We had always wanted to have kids ourselves, and we had dealt with pregnancy loss and infertility. At one point, the doctors had told us that we would never be able to get pregnant.
There was a point where I gave up because I really expected us to have her, not us, and I ain't gonna have one, but I expected her to have a hysterectomy. And then honestly, I gave up on it. Like I just accepted that I didn't think it was ever gonna happen. It was meant to be. And
because I knew that if I just had the surgery and I did what I wanted to do, it would fix everything. On a whim, I took a pregnancy test. You know, as a woman, you just kind of have things, you know. And so the first one, those pink lines, they were the brightest pink lines I'd ever seen in my life. I don't know, I just innately knew that everything was going to be okay. Like, I knew God had answered this prayer, and He's a miraculous God. That I don't know. There is something within me that knew that my God was such a wonderful God that He wasn't going to bring me to that point, and that this was going to be it again. You know what I mean? Like, I just knew.
Anything's possible with God.
Yeah, and I think it's important to remember what the scripture says, and that's delight yourself in the Lord, and He'll give you the desires of your heart. And when you continually, without ceasing, be faithful to Christ, delight yourself in Him, and trust and believe that no amount of time is, like, don't put a time limit on it, because God's timing and our timing is obviously way different. Hi everyone, I'm Brenda Bryant, for those of you that don't know me. As a person who dealt with infertility over 14 years, I can attest to the fact that infertility doesn't just take a toll on your sense of self. It places stress on your relationship with your spouse first and foremost. And you can even carry some personal shame over your infertility, leading you to keep part of your heart hidden from yourself, your spouse, and even others. Since God blessed me with my miracle, my heart has had a yearning to share hope. So fast forward to a staff meeting one week, God spoke to me and told me that the rest of my story concerning our precious baby and our infertility journey would be a new ministry. So for those struggling with that same darkness, I want to walk beside you. I want to mentor you, and maybe even your spouse, whether you are actively or passively in the throngs of it. Infertility is a journey where your heart needs a lot of tender, loving care, and I want to be able to help show you how God can provide that to you during the wait. That is why God gave me the name for this new ministry, In the Waiting. My hope in creating this ministry is that we can create a community of people that are presently dealing with infertility or have dealt with it in the past. It will be a support system of information, mentorship, and a shoulder to cry on while traveling down one of life's most difficult roads. It will be a safe place where pain, hurt, fears, anger, loneliness, hopefulness, excitement, and love can be found. It is a place of I am not alone, and most importantly, a place for you to find rest while in the waiting.